Hierdie week op Sportsview, ons fokus op breinkrag. We made our way to Parkhurst in Johannesburg to find out more about Kung Fu and its role as a martial arts sport in South Africa.
You know, in our day, in 1978, 79, Kung Fu wasn't really known to the world. The only part of what was known was the fact that Bruce Lee brought it out into movies. And you had your old Kung Fu flicks that were at the old City Hall that we used to go and watch. And by chance I managed to pick up a poster on Commissioner Street in Chinatown and found a teacher, a local teacher, and trained with that teacher for about 12 odd years. And then eventually travelled extensively throughout the world and found my real teacher, my true teacher, which I spent 25 years with, Master Chen Chen Ho, and trained in China, since then.
Kung Fu is a sport that has no age limits. You can start at any age.
Actually started when I was in high school. I wanted to learn how to defend myself, and actually my brother's good friend was really, really good at Kung Fu, and he recommended the school. When I was a lighty, I wasn't so confident, and then as I grew up in the Kung Fu system, learning how to defend myself, I got more confident socializing with people, etc.
A lot of the people that do come here, that start off, are people who've either been bullied, people who've been attacked. A large majority of the people who start off here come for those reasons, because something's happened that's causing them to come to the school.
I've had a couple of students that have been either blind or deaf or disabled, like some kind of knee replacement or hip replacement or even broken backs. We can adjust the system according to their movement and their ability.
But Kung Fu is not just about defense.
Se trainer I hard style Kung Fu, futhi ne Tai Chi, which is a internal system. And we also train Qigong, which is meditation and internal energy transference, so to speak. So it can be applied in many different ways. Some people apply it for health. Some people apply it for rehabilitation of injuries. For instance, myself, I was ill at some point last year, and I just started training, and my body naturally started to recover.
It's built up into a lot of categories. You have your physical category, you have your technique category, you have your fighting category, and then you have the whole kind of holistic mind development category, and then you have your internal side, which is your Qigong.
The TKT it stands for Tactical Kung Fu Training. This would basically incorporate the whole system of Kung Fu, and it sort of tightens it into self-defense.
What differs our self-defense TKT courses from others is basically it's not a course you can do over 6 hours. It's basically something that you have to continuously do, and each exercise that we give you, so each situation, you basically have to repeat for 3 classes, which would be 3 hours, so that you actually drill that situation into your mind, so it becomes instinctive, as opposed to something you learned once upon a time and you're trying to revert back to.
And it would allow you to learn things that would probably be more practical for everyday lifestyle in terms of self-defense. Ways to disarm knives, ways to disarm gun attacks, etc.
It also works a lot, not only on the physical side of it, but also we look at the psychology behind what your attacker is thinking, and how what you say and how you approach the situation, how you put your body and what position you're in can change the circumstances and change your attacker's approach towards you.
I find that there are more male participants because it's still a martial art. And it ranges between 80 to 20%. We are getting more female participants, which is great for us.
A lot with the female students that I've come across, they gain a sense of empowerment that they could defend themselves if things were to come about.
Chinese martial arts do have competitions, they're worldwide competitions. There is a national body in South Africa that runs these competitions. Our school is a little bit more of a lifestyle martial art. We used to be part of competition, we're not anymore. But there is room for that, and when we feel that we have very good participants, then we allow them to go through and compete for national colours. As a lay martial artist, you can train 2 to 3 hours a week and you should be fine. But as a professional, you have to put in at least 3 to 6 hours a day. And in our school, we would only look at you within a 4 to 5 year period if you've been putting in that kind of time, before we would even look at sending you into some form of competition on a national level.
What we basically provide them with is that confidence. So either if it's just plain and simply giving you more confidence to go into that job interview, or hold your body better and actually when you walk into a room, or if it is just giving you that confidence to go out again because you were attacked, or to not be so stressed when you're walking down the road.
Apart from being in South Africa, a very dangerous place that we obviously live in, I think anywhere in the world there's a need for this. I think it's a self-confidence thing. I think it's big to be able to walk on the street alone, being able to handle yourself when it comes down to that situation.
With this modern lifestyle, we either get together to drink and to whatever the case is, all this party lifestyle, but we don't get together for something positive, which is what I find here. So it's not just about training, it's also about positive energy.
The biggest satisfaction for me is building these students and developing these students and empowering people to be better people.